Firefighters from 4 Naugatuck Valley towns were called to the scene of this blaze in Seymour around midnight last night. A blaze caused by a series of explosions that some believe was ignited by a gas leak. By the time the flames were put out, the 130-year-old New Haven Copper Mill Company building was totally destroyed. But fortunately, because a security guard was at the right place at the right time, no lives were lost. In an exclusive telephone interview with officials from Leonard Security, I found out today that indeed a watchman smelled gas last night around midnight. He called up the supervisor of the mill. Then he alerted all the workers to try to get them out of the building. Soon after that, he dialed 911 for emergency help. But before he can get through, the building exploded. Northeast utility officials wouldn't say whether a gas leak started the fire, but the town's fire marshal says there's a good chance a gas leak was to blame.
It's possible, but I can't say definitely it is.
The fire affected the lives of several nearby families who had to be evacuated because flames were getting dangerously close to a propane tank across from the mill.
I'm glad nobody got hurt, but I hope that this is the end of it.
It was the second such explosion at the Seymour mill in just 4 years. In 1982, a gas explosion left 12 people injured. And just 5 months ago, in the nearby Naugatuck Valley town of Derby, a gas explosion at a restaurant took 6 lives.
When you have 2 explosions in one factory, I think the last one was about 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and you have another one similar to it, almost in the same area, there has to be some serious problems in there.
In the meantime, many of the 60 workers affected by the fire aren't sure whether they'll have a job in the future.
Looks like I'm out of work for a while.
What have they told you?
They haven't told me nothing.
However, while fire officials try to determine exactly what happened, company administrators vow that they will rebuild the factory soon. In Seymour, I'm Frank Boris, News 12.